Want to know how some people are finishing in 2 hours what used to take them all day? I'm about to show you exactly how. Welcome to week 4 of the AI Job Survival series. If you work at a desk, handling emails, reports, meetings, projects, this episode is for you. I'm going to walk you through a complete AI-powered workflow that will transform how you work. Let me show you what a typical workday looks like before and after AI. You'll see exactly where the time savings come from. Scenario 1, Monday morning email management. Before AI, you arrive Monday morning to 127 emails. You spend 90 minutes reading through everything, responding to what's urgent, and trying to prioritize the rest. With AI, you take those emails and use an AI assistant to summarize them in 5 minutes. Here's how it works. You copy your email threads into ChatGPT or Claude and use this prompt. Summarize these emails, categorize by urgency level, and flag anything requiring immediate action today. In 5 minutes, you know exactly what needs your attention and what can wait. You just saved 85 minutes. Scenario 2, the weekly status report. Before AI, every Friday you spend 45 minutes trying to remember what you accomplished, formatting it properly, and making it sound professional. With AI, you give the AI your rough notes and let it structure the report. Use this prompt. Take these bullet points about last week's work and create a professional status report highlighting accomplishments, current focus, and upcoming priorities. Look at that. A polished professional report in 8 minutes. You just saved 37 minutes. Scenario 3, preparing for Thursday's big meeting before AI. You spend an hour reviewing documents, creating an agenda, and preparing talking points. With AI, you feed the relevant documents to AI and get instant prep materials. Use prompt. Review these documents and create a meeting agenda with key discussion points, potential concerns, and suggested decisions we need to make. 15 minutes instead of 60. That's 45 minutes saved. Scenario 4, creating a project proposal. Before AI, you spend half a day researching, outlining, writing, and formatting a proposal. With AI, you use AI to create the framework, then add your expertise and insights. Use prompt. Create a project proposal outline for describe your project, including objectives, timeline, resource requirements, potential risks, and success metrics. AI gives you the structure in minutes. You spend your time adding the specific details and strategic thinking that actually require your expertise. What used to take 4 hours now takes 90 minutes. Now let me show you how to structure your entire day around AI-enhanced productivity. 8 a.m. Email management. Use AI to summarize overnight emails and prioritize responses. For routine inquiries, draft responses using AI, then personalize them before sending. This turns 90 minutes of email work into 20 minutes. 9 a.m. Deep work block. This is your time for strategic thinking and decision-making. Use AI to handle research, data analysis, or first drafts while you focus on the high-level thinking. For example, if you're analyzing market trends, AI can pull together all the data points. You spend your time interpreting what those trends mean for your business. 11 a.m. Meeting preparation. Use AI to summarize relevant documents, create agendas, and identify potential discussion points. You walk into every meeting fully prepared without spending hours prepping. 1 p.m. Documentation and follow-up. Use AI meeting tools to transcribe meetings, generate summaries, and create action items. You review and refine rather than taking notes frantically during the meeting. 2:30 p.m. Project work. AI handles templated work, formatting, and initial drafts. You provide the expertise and final polish. This is where you multiply your output. 4 p.m. Communication and updates. AI drafts updates, reports, and correspondence. You personalize and send. Stay on top of communication without it consuming your day. Notice the pattern? AI handles the time-consuming, repetitive parts. You handle the thinking, relationships, and decisions. Let's do the math on a typical 8-hour workday. Without AI, here's where your time goes. 2 hours on email and communication, 2 hours on documentation and reports, 1.5 hours on meetings and meeting prep, 1.5 hours on research and analysis, only 1 hour on actual strategic work with AI assistance, 30 minutes on email and communication, AI assisted, 45 minutes on documentation and reports, AI drafted, you refine. 45 minutes on meetings and meeting prep, AI summarized. 45 minutes on research and analysis, AI accelerated. 4.5 hours on actual strategic work. You just went from 1 hour of high-value work to 4.5 hours of high-value work. That's more than 4x productivity on the things that actually matter. Here's what happens when you implement this workflow. First, your output increases dramatically. You're finishing projects ahead of schedule. Your manager notices. Second, your quality improves. You're spending more time on strategy and less on execution, so your work is more thoughtful and impactful. Third, you have capacity to take on additional responsibilities. When that strategic project comes up, you can volunteer because you actually have the time. Fourth, when budget cuts happen, you're the person getting twice as much done as everyone else. You become the last person they'd consider eliminating. Meanwhile, your colleague who's still doing everything manually, they're struggling to keep up with their existing workload. Don't make this mistake. Don't use AI to finish your work faster so you can relax. Use AI to do more high-value work. Take on bigger projects. Volunteer for strategic initiatives. Make yourself indispensable. The goal isn't to work less. The goal is to become dramatically more valuable. Here's your action plan for this week. Day 1, choose one scenario from today's video. Implement it tomorrow. Measure how much time you save. Day 2, add a second AI workflow. Maybe it's email management or meeting prep. Day 3, track your time savings. Write down how much time each AI tool is saving you daily. Day 4, use some of that saved time to tackle a strategic project you've been putting off. Day 5, reflect on what's changed. Document your wins for your portfolio. By the end of this week, you should be saving at least 5 to 10 hours. That's massive. You don't need expensive software. Most of what I showed you today can be done with ChatGPT or Claude. Free versions work fine to start. Your existing tools with AI features turned on. Meeting transcription tools like Otter.ai. Free tier available. Start simple. Add complexity as you go. Next week, we're diving into AI for marketers specifically. If you work in marketing, content creation, social media, or anything adjacent, that episode is essential. Even if you're not in marketing, the principles transfer to other creative fields. We're going to cover how to go from execution work to strategic work, which is the key to staying valuable. Here's your homework. Pick one workflow from today's video, implement it tomorrow. Then come back and comment with your results. I want to hear exactly how much time you saved. Subscribe and hit the notification bell because every week of this series builds on the previous one. We're creating your complete career transformation roadmap. Remember, your coworkers are already using these tools. The question isn't whether to start. It's whether you start today or watch others get ahead. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.